Hi everyone, it's Michelle. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do a look with the HipDot palette. It does have a mirror on it. These are the colors right here. There's some shimmer colors, matte colors, pinks, red tones, some purples over here. So let's do a look with this. Now this will be my first video trying to do a makeup look. Again, I am a makeup hoarder, enthusiast, whatever you want to call me. So I am a newbie, so if there's something that you see that you think I could do with a better technique, I'd love to hear it. I enjoy learning new stuff and figuring out a new way to do stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into this palette. So right now I'm just going to take a nice fluffy brush. This was the which one was this? I think I got this from one of my Ipsy bags. So let me zoom in a little bit. Hopefully you guys could see. So I'm going to just start with just a more of a neutral color. I'm going to go ahead and dive into this one right here, which is Maze. So let me go ahead and work with that one. So there's a little fallout, but nothing major. So I'm just going to put that in my crease. So I do swiping motions, little circles. And I just blend, and I'm blending a little bit more up. So I do have some hooded eye issue, but nothing major. I see some people have more hooded. I have a little. I think I'm more hooded on this side than this side. So I always put my eyes open wide. And I tend to find that this side here in the corner, I have a patch that just likes to not take anything in it. So again, I'm just doing back and forth window wipers and circles. Now I tend to do my makeup relatively fast. And that's just because in the morning time, I'm getting me up, I'm getting my son up. I'm like, oh my gosh, got to get the heck out of here. So, so I tend to bring it up over here, my color. I don't put it all the way up to my eye. I do leave a space there. So I either could put a little bit of highlight or something a little bit more brighter onto it. So just all I do is just go back and forth, go back and forth, go back and forth until I get somewhat of a color that I like. Now I tend to find that I do tell everybody what looks good on one person does not look good on another person. It just will vary. So if you see your influencer, you know, going ahead and doing a look, and if it doesn't quite come out, doesn't mean that it's always your technique. It could just be that it's just not. Their skin coloring is different, their skin texture is different. So I'm going to go ahead and take this little more orangey color and then go with a smaller brush. And then I'm just going to go more closer just in my crease line. And I just found that, you know, as learning how to do, you know, makeup, that, I don't know, it just, if you're happy with it, and it works for you. Can I do all those, you know, wing line, you know, eye looks? No, I can't. I mean, if I practiced enough, I probably could. But so I'm just deepening up that crease color right now. And I tend to bring mine into the corner over here. And again, I'm just doing window wiper motions. Now, I do find that some people put primer on, some people don't put primer on. I think that just varies on what kind of palette that you're using. It just varies. And I'm just smudging some down on the bottom over here because it's just like my base color. Now, have I had expensive palettes that I've hated and, you know, cheap ones? You know, yes, I have. So, and some are good, some are not good. So, it just varies. You just have to try. So I'm taking just a smaller brush right over here. And I'm going to take more of this like purpley color right here. And I'm just going to put it in the corner. So, I like to just stamp the color into my corner. I don't like that brush. New brush for me, you guys. Let me try this other brush. I don't like any of these brushes that I brought. Alright, let's see how I'm going to make this work. Well, I guess I'm just going to try this one again. So I'm just putting it in my corner, just stamping it. I find that works for me. And then later on I'll go ahead and I'll blend it in. I know some people will be like, oh, start with one eye, finish with the other eye. I tend to try to do what I'm going to do on both sides. So I get a kind of like even look for me. So once I have it stamped in a little, I'll go ahead and I'll start doing little motions like this. Little circles. I bring it in halfway, not all the way in. And I just blend in the color a little bit. And I'm just trying to blend it in circles, but I'm going a little bit more up for it. And then what I'm going to do is with that lighter color again, the first one that I use, I'm just going to kind of take it to disperse it a little bit. So right now this is where I'm at. So I'm going to go more with the goldish color. I found with this palette, I tend to like finger application better than using a brush. It seems to come out better. Some you could do with a brush, some you can't. So there we go there. And then all I'm going to do is that there is more of like a coppery color kind of here. So what I'm going to do is kind of like put it between more like that pink and that goldish color that I had. Just so this way I have like a little division. between the colors, kind of like. And what I'm going to do, I didn't put any more color on the brush. I'm just taking what was on there and doing that. Now I'm going to take more of that orangey kind of color that I had originally. And just kind of like do it a little bit on the top of where that more pinky color is. And then more in the ridge, so there's like a separate color going on in there. And then let's see what else we're going to play with. I like playing with colors, you guys. Well, I like playing with neutrals. So I'm going to take more of that pinky color that I put in over here. I'm just going to stick it right over here underneath my eyes. The reason why I'm putting that is that I had originally put like that orangey color underneath it. And I'm going to take a different type of brush, a little bit wider, and just make it look a little bit more smoother. Let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do more of that orangey color in my corner because I have that more goldy color right there. And then all I'm going to go ahead and do, which I am not the best at this, you guys, so have patience with me. This is just a liquid eyeliner, which I tend to keep my eyeliner close to my lash versus going out. I wish I could do a wing line. I've tried. I find that it doesn't quite look that good on me. Just a little, you guys. Not that much. So I'm going to go ahead and I have a pinky color, and let's say, let me go ahead and do, this is more of a brown, black color. It's by Sugar. And I'm just going to put it in my waterline. Sometimes I put a lighter color on, sometimes I put a darker color. It just varies. And then I like to put some on my top, on the inside. I don't know if that's really your waterline, but I guess your upper waterline. There we go. Then all I'm going to go ahead and do is just put a little mascara. If you're like me, you probably get like 5,000 mascaras. So I don't remember which one I picked up today. And this one is Roller Lash. I don't know who does this one. Benefit. So that's what that one is. And then all I'm going to go ahead and do is just, if I have another clean little brush, I'm going to take like that goldy color. And I'm just going to push it right over here. If you guys are like me, I get so many highlighters and stuff. So generally I use like, I put a highlighter underneath my eye just to kind of like put it out. So this is kind of like what everything is coming out to be. Let me push you a little bit. Whoop, closer. Like I said, I will probably play around with it a little bit more in the morning time, just to kind of like make sure it's just a little bit more blended out. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that's just a simple look that I come up with the HipDot. So there we go. I hope you guys liked it. I hope I could work on it a little bit better, work with my lighting a little bit more. But this is what I kind of like came up with this palette. And again, it's the HipDot palette. And pretty much I just worked with this color here. I worked with this color. Then I use these two colors more in the outer corner, kind of like. And then I put the gold right here. And then this other shimmery color I put in the inner corners. But I also put a little bit between that purplish color and the silver one, just to kind of like give a little bit of something. So, I don't know. Well, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked my first review for my palette. Just comment down below. Leave me a like. Tell me what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.